So I'm with Danny, and we're probably about a year and a half after your first procedure. You had an FUE, hair transplant. We did a little over 1,500 grafts to basically the frontal and mid-scalp. Tell us how the experience has been.
Yeah, it's been great. I mean, I'm going on a year and a half now, so I've kind of forgotten about that whole, just after time frame. But a year and a half out now, I couldn't be more happy. It honestly, I know people say all the time, like, it exceeded my expectations. It was, more than I thought. And, a lot of times you think that it's kind of, cliche, but it literally has. I mean, it took me, a little while to go through the process, the ramp up, 6 months in. And I was very eager to have my new hairline, to see all the new hair, and it was definitely coming in, but it was I was going through the process, and I think really as I got started pushing towards the first year, the end of the year mark, was when it was finally like to the point where I was like, wow, that's noticeable, because as it's coming in gradually, sometimes it's hard to be like, is this any different than it was last week or 2 weeks? So with the gradual process, it's hard to put something tangible on it, but literally as it was coming up, I think just on a year, people started talking about it, people started asking me, and at first I thought, oh, I don't want to really tell anybody, but I was just so pumped on it. I was telling people like, yeah, I did the procedure, and people could tell, and I could tell, and I honestly couldn't be happier with it. I mean, going with the FUE I think was great. Granted, I don't know if I really feel like cutting down all the way, shaved to the where I used to have it, now that I don't have to, but it's really nice because I'll usually do about a 1.5 around the sides and the back. I finally get to, get back to having hairstyles. And there's my barber, I told my barber about it, he's like, you can't see anything back there with a 1.5 guard. So it's amazing. I mean, it's literally night and day. I would wear my hair just completely shaved all the time before. And, now I actually have hair to play around with. So I'm loving it.
Thank you so much for sharing your experience.
Yeah, absolutely.